Hey everyone, Alex Tardy here, National Weather Service. Let's take a look at some of the latest information. We know we're dry now, milder weather is in store this week, but more storms are expected next week. Let's take a look at things. Here are your highlights. We're going to talk quickly about where we were and how far we've come with precipitation now above normal a lot of areas of Southern California. When's the next precipitation? It's uncertain on the timing. It's looking like it's going to hold off till late in the weekend, with most likely start Sunday night and Monday. So that means dry weather and just a slight chance of rain on Sunday. More significant precipitation would occur later on Monday, the holiday, into Tuesday, and showers lingering all the way to Wednesday. The best and increasing chances of precipitation are that period, the 18th through the 21st. So surrounding the holiday, Monday, Tuesday, and likely into Wednesday. Okay, what I'm showing here is the average weather pattern over the course of about 2.5 weeks. So this is an anomaly map. So when you see the bright red, much warmer in the atmosphere than it should be compared to normal. The blue, colder than normal. So the blue also means stormier than normal. And that's been the track of numerous storms moving into central Southern California over the past 2.5 weeks. Okay, what I'm showing here is a map of the atmospheric rivers that have made landfall. This is courtesy of the Center for Western Weather Water Extremes located in La Jolla at Scripps. You can see Southern California has only been hit by a few atmospheric rivers. The dates are posted there starting back in November. And more recently, a glancing blow in the 22nd that moved into the Baja region. And then don't forget the ones we had early February that nailed Point Conception in red there, a strong atmospheric river. And then some of the ones in December, too, were in the moderate category in orange. So this shows the landfall of the atmospheric river, the heart of the atmospheric river, and the intensity when it was making landfall. Precipitation has been significant. Despite only a few atmospheric rivers, our coastal areas have gone from less than 50% of average to close to 150% of average, as shown here. So big rise in precipitation, especially across the coast. Our mountain areas, the Sierra Nevada and the Rocky Mountains, a lot of those regions are still quite a bit below normal, so more precipitation is needed. And this is the time of the year to get it. I wanted to provide you with a zoomed up version of California. You can really see the storms this year, even though it was a slow start to the year, have favored the coastal areas from north to south. So what this is showing is these areas in green and blue are above normal. If you remember last year, it was really focused on the Sierra Nevada where we had record snowfall, but it also extended down to the coast. So certainly a different pattern in precipitation so far this year. Speaking of the Sierra Nevada, the snowpack is actually at a pace equivalent to 21-22, 2 years ago when there was drought. So precipitation in the mountains is falling short compared to the coast. We still got time to make up for it. If you look at last year's record-breaking snowpack in the orange label there, neck and neck with 1982-83, we are much below that. In fact, the snowpack in California is 75% full, 75% of average. We had a lot of snow in Southern California, deep snowpack. You can see the totals here were up around 40 to 50 inches when you get up around 7,000 feet. When you get between 7,000 and 8,000 feet, it was between 50 and 90 inches in parts of the San Bernardino Mountains and Mount Baldy. So really big snowfall amounts were reported. The rainfall in San Diego is shown here. A lot of places experienced several inches of rain as noted. When you go further north in Orange County, multiple locations in Camp Pendleton northward through Orange County had 9 inches along the coast. This is all a matter of about 10 days. When you go up to the mountain regions, San Gabriel and San Bernardino, you can see some big numbers up there as well. Biggest number I could find was 18.23 in the middle elevations of Lytle Creek. Yeah, if you're interested in sharing your weather information or data, you need a rain gauge. A 4-inch rain gauge is shown on the left-hand side. Automated weather stations work great too, as long as the precipitation bucket is kept clean and operating. During this storm, you could see in a lot of the maps, like I just showed, some gauges were just not working because they weren't maintained. So I talked about the mild weather. We're warming up. We're going to look at temperatures back to normal and even above normal for the remainder of the week. So we're going to experience some snow melt in the mountains between 5,000 and 7,000 feet. The chance for rain is coming up. So the period between February 20th and 26th is what we're zooming in on. So that's early next week, most likelihood Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. That, at the moment, looks like the best shot for rain in California over the next couple weeks. The forecast shows that a 60% chance, almost 70% chance of not just rain, above normal rain during the period February 19th through 23rd. So these are important graphics to understand. We're not just saying that precipitation is going to be 0.01 or measurable chance of rain, but above normal rain in that dark green area. What's causing this? A slow-moving storm is going to gather moisture off the Pacific. It's not going to impact us later this week or even on Saturday. It's going to stay to the north. So we'll be in the upper level ridge, and the energy will be going by to our north. Now, things change when we get deeper into the weekend. So when we get into Sunday, we start getting the warm part of the storm approaching us. That's why there's a chance for some light rain. And then we go into Monday, we get the colder part of the storm sinking across, or the cold front, and the second atmospheric river that'll be moving across the area Monday and Tuesday. Now, we think rain's going to linger all the way through Tuesday and possibly even to Wednesday, at least the showers, because that's when the storm will be right on top of us Tuesday and Wednesday. I mentioned the atmospheric river. The first atmospheric river looks like it gets stretched out and goes to our north. This is a similar weather pattern to what we just experienced. So initially, Northern California is in the crosshairs of this weather pattern. Now, when we get deeper into the weekend and on Monday, the holiday, we see a large Pacific storm system all wrapped up, a lot of energy, and a very broad atmospheric river. So we see multiple waves of atmospheric rivers potentially moving through Monday and Tuesday of next week. So that means potential for significant precipitation central Southern California. Now, this shows the same thing, except these squiggly lines are different computer model runs, basically saying at Ontario for Monday and Tuesday between 1 to 2 inches of rain. So the first chance of rain, again, is on Sunday. Low chances. Our weekend mostly looks good and dry, but then things change pretty abruptly by Monday as the storm system gets closer. The outlook through February 18th is shown here. Statewide, I mentioned central and especially northern California gets hosed down with a lot of precipitation with the first atmospheric river in the fourth part of the storm, and then we got to wait in Southern California. When we take it all the way out to Monday and Tuesday, you see the numbers go way up for Southern California, from Santa Barbara over to San Gabriel, San Bernardino Mountains, Orange County, and even going into San Diego County. 2 inches of rain predicted. And remember, the rain is expected to continue even on Wednesday, especially in San Diego County with those showers. Here's a recap again. We looked at the past storm cycle and the average weather pattern during that. Everything was pointed at central Southern California. We've made up for a lot of ground with precipitation, a lot of places on the coast now above normal. While there's uncertainty with the timing of the incoming storm, there's pretty good uncertainty, and I showed you that with 60 to 70% chance of precipitation being above normal early next week, Monday and Tuesday. Now, it may take some time, and the first chance is Sunday, with the more significant precipitation likely holding off till Monday and continuing right through Tuesday. So the best chance for precipitation, and the increasing rain chances will be late in the weekend, late Sunday, with the most certainty looking like Monday and Tuesday with this incoming storm. Check updates at weather.gov, and we'll keep you up to date on the latest information with this next round of Pacific storm systems moving into Southern California.